Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be showing you a simple and safe way to swap your Pi to Shiba Inu. First thing is navigate to your Pi browser. Now once you have gotten to your Pi browser, click this arrow, this drop down arrow at the top. This will expose the URL port for you. Now on the URL part, put in Pi swaps with a Z, piswaps.com. Now hit enter. This will load the Pi Dex platform. It's a cross-chain platform that allows you to deal on different blockchains as long as selling or trading your Pi tokens and all tokens existing on the Pi ecosystem. Now to get started, what you need to do is to click on the get started button. And once you do that, what we want to do in this case is a P2P. So we click on the P2P. And once you click on that P2P, authenticate your wallet. That will be the next step. Now give this a few seconds, it will load into the main page. As you can see, we have successfully logged into our wallet, and you can see my balance here. I have a total balance of 8,235 Pi, and then I have an available balance of 4,687 Pi. My discrepancy between the total balance and then my available balance is because of my locked tokens. Now let's swap some Pi for Shiba Inu. Now to swap to Shiba Inu, the next thing you have to do is look at this BTC button below. Click on it so that you can change the token that you're swapping to. As you can see, it says you pay with Pi, of course, because that is what we have, and then you receive something else. Now we're going to click on the BTC, scroll down until we see Shiba Inu. Now select Shiba Inu. Now that we have Shiba Inu as the pair in the bottom side, we can now provide the quantity of Pi we want to swap. For this video, I was swapping only 1,000 Pi. 1,000 Pi. Now this 1,000 Pi is going to give me about 23 million Shiba or so. Now once I provided that, the next thing you can see my fee here is just 3 Pi, which is very cheap, very cheap, considering the fact that this is a cross-chain transaction. Now the next thing to do is to click on the swap token. Now once I click on the swap token, this is going to take a few seconds to process the transaction. Just give it a few seconds. And as you can see, I have successfully swapped 1,000 Pi for 23.6 million Shiba. Now the next thing to do is to move this Shiba that we have swapped into our main wallet, into our trust wallet. Now to do this, the next thing we'll do, as you can see, my Pi balance has even reduced. The next thing to do will be to click on the send. Once you click on the send, at the top here, select the network, and then the token, rather, not the network. Select the token and then pick Shiba Inu. Now that we've selected Shiba Inu, you can see on the right hand side that a button has been provided for the network that we are currently on. Now we can change our network. To do this, you click on that button, and as you can see, in this case we can only send to either Ethereum or BSC. Now I want to use BSC, and my reason for wanting to use BSC is because of cheap gas. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I said a cheap, easy and safe way to swap your Pi to Shiba Inu. Now we'll select BSC network. Now once we select BSC network, the next thing to do would be to navigate to our trust wallet and then copy out our Shiba Inu address for BSC network. Now to do that, I navigate back to my trust wallet, allow it to authenticate. Now I'm inside. All I need to do is click on this search button here. Once I click on the search button, I search for Shib. Now once I search for Shib, as you can see, I have Shib BNB smart chain here. I click on it. Now since it has loaded, the next thing to do is to click on the receive. Now once I click on that receive, I am just going to copy my Shiba address and then navigate back to our Pi browser. On the Pi browser, now we're going to paste. First off, we will paste that address that we copied out. We'll paste it. and then we are going to provide the amount of Shiba that we want to transfer out. For just clean record sake, I just want to transfer 22 million Shiba. That is what I want to do. So I'll type it in: 22123123. That is 22 million. You can provide a memo. I can say pi to Shiba to Shib, pi to Shib bridge swap. Now this can be left empty if you want to. As you can see, before we wrote this, it said it was optional, so we don't even have to fill it in if we don't want to. Now pay attention to the gas fee. This is less than 1 pi, which is a very tiny amount. To make this kind of transaction, you will hardly see this type of gas fee anywhere. Now after this, the next thing to do will be to click on the transfer. And once you click on the transfer, it will take a few seconds to process the transaction as usual. Just give it a few seconds, be patient, and we would have a successful transaction, hopefully. And as you can see, we have successfully sent out our Shiba to our Trust Wallet. Now, to confirm this, we'll move back to our Trust Wallet and see if our Shiba has arrived. Now, to do this, we will go back to our Trust Wallet, and once you arrive here, and as you can see, the balance just got into our wallet. Once you arrive here, now go back. As you can see, we have our Shib, 22 million Shib, available in our Trust Wallet. Was this not simple and easy? This is one of the simplest, easiest, and cheapest way I know to swap Pi to Shiba. Now, if this video has been helpful to you, please do not forget to smash the subscribe button. Click on the bell notification to get notified every time I release a new video. And please do like the video if it was helpful. Until next time, stay safe.